odd people on the internet, and welcome to the video which is going to give you the chance to get triggered as I give my opinion on what's the best and what's the worst Overwatch cinematic. But seriously, now we're in the top half of the list because this is part 2, and these are the ones with the breathtaking action and the raw emotion. So who will end up top of the list? Of course you could just skip to the end of the video, but you'll miss my cringy jokes and my presentation of this. So please don't. I just can't do intros, so I'm going to skip to the actual content part of this video and kick the list off with number 6. Which is actually going to be the original Overwatch cinematic, which was put out before the game was actually released to advertise it. And how can I describe it other than pure action and excitement? I mean, it is literally just one big fight scene for the entire cinematic, and we get to see a lot of the characters' ultimates like Widowmaker's Infravision, and Winston's Primal Rage, Reaper's Death Blossom, and all of this before the game was actually released to the public. And it's just awesome. Look at all the explosions and action. I'm just repeating myself here, but I kind of want to because I want to just stare at that footage for as long as I can, because it's just all in all an exciting cinematic. But what ratings did I give it? So I gave it a 10 for action, a 7 for emotion, and an 8 for plot, giving it a total score of 25 and putting it in at 6th place on this list. So pretty much dead halfway, which isn't bad. But moving on to the next shot. And that is Winston's short Recall. I mean, you know a short's good when the game plays it when you first open it up. So the cinematic tricks you into thinking it'll be slow and sad at the start, as it shows an almost depressed Winston, struggling with the idea of Overwatch being disbanded, but then it shows the awesome fight scene between Winston and the Talon operatives led by Reaper, and that just completely changes it, mixed in with flashbacks to a young Winston living on the moon in the Horizon Lunar Colony. The short has everything. In the end I gave it an 8 for action, a 9 out of 10 for emotion, and an 8 out of 10 for plot, which puts it at a final score of 25. Finishing in the bronze medal position is what's probably the most emotional shot. It's the last Bastion, and despite me giving it only a 6 out of 10 for action, it still managed to get to 3rd because I gave it a 9 out of 10 for plot and the full 10 out of 10 for emotion, giving it a total score of 25, which is the same as the 2 that came before it in the list. So what put it ahead? Well, it's probably from the memories. Oh, shut it. What I mean is that I saw this shot before I actually ever played Overwatch, and I loved it. I felt emotional for Bastion in all the right places, and I thought that it was actually shocking when Bastion sees his past and that he was a war robot. But then I played Overwatch and found out that he's annoying as... Anyway, that's not the point. The point is that he has a good shot. But anyway, Bastion comes in 3rd, and there was also a lot of symbolism, but I'm running out of time, so yeah. Widowmaker's short Alive finished in 2nd, having got an 8 out of 10 for action and 2 9s in emotion and plot. And I actually think it did so well because it was so terrifically dark. I mean, it's the only shot I can think of where Talon actually wins, and it doesn't all go well for the heroes. So I think that's what got it to 2nd, but now it's time to reveal number 1. Well, the list's been fun. Well, it's been stressful making it for me and hopefully fun for you. But there could only be one winner. The best Overwatch cinematic currently in the game is the Shimada Bro Smackdown, otherwise known as Dragons. And how can you describe it other than pure action? Gave it a 10 out of 10 for action, 9 for plot, 8 for emotion, giving it a total score of 27 out of 30. And I could keep going on about how amazing the shot is and all the effects they did, but surely you'd rather just watch it in all its glory. So I'm going to let you do that. So I hope you enjoyed the list. My name's Kamikaze04 or Camo. Shout out to Joel Amations. Memes in the description. And goodbye. Man, I love llamas. Bow down to the dragon. Bow down to the dragon.